What's going on, guys? Klutch here, welcome back to, well, it's no longer Oakfield Farm. We are on County Line. We're doing, well, taking over a farm, guys. You know what? Old Pa here, it was a little bit of a rough year for him. Things didn't quite go as planned. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of snow. We've got a lot of snow. The truck is stuck. I can't get it out of here. We're taking over the farm for Old Pa. We're moving to County Line. Now, it's kind of funny. I don't know if County Line is accurate. I think this is out of Florida. I don't know if you'd ever get this much snow down here. But anyways, that doesn't matter to me. This is what's going on. We're taking over this farm. This is our new home, our new headquarters. We're taking over the farmhouse. Old Pa's decided, well, you know what? Maybe it's retirement time. And, yeah. We need to see if we can dig him out of here. See if we can get this farm started. Now, I'll show you what we got for equipment later on, but what we need to do today, guys, we need to clear this farm out. You can see that it's a bit of a mess. Bit of an emergency situation down here. We cannot get around our farm. Everybody is at a standstill down here. And yeah, this is going to be a bit of an issue. So we've got an old farmhouse. We need to clear all the paths out of here. We need to make sure we can get around this farm. Because, you know what, we're almost at springtime already. And we need to get ready for that. I mean, it's going to take a couple days at least for everything to melt off again once it gets warm. But, man, just to be able to move around our farm to be started with, that's going to be kind of key. So let me get fired up here. We're getting started on County Line, guys. Let's do this thing. Pitter patter.
Klutch simulations.
Yeah, well, it's not ours. This is the town's equipment. You know what? We kind of leased it. So we've got a couple JCBs. We've got the, what is it, the small one, the 4220, and the big one, which is the big one again, the 8330, that's right. So we got our two JCBs we're going to be using to move some snow around. We've got a little Bobcat for some smaller areas if we need to. It's not a Bobcat, I guess, the New Holland skid steer. And we'll see what we need to do with our truck here if we need to load anything up in the back. Obviously anything out of the milling machine or the snowblower, that's going to need to go into there. Oh man, let's get fired up here, guys. We've got a lot of work to do. Let's see if we can move some snow back and forth. Now you can see, like, the truck is so stuck. We thought we'd be able to get that in here. We got the phone call to come out here. We just kind of came up to the house to see if we can give him a hand. He'd already been moved out. He's already gone, long gone. And keys are under the doorstep even. So, you know, take over the farm for me. Let's do this. We've got a lot of work to do, guys. Just to try to get ready for spring. Like you can see the top there, we're late winter. It's time to see if we can get out of here. Now, I'll show you what we got for equipment here. This farm has not been updated for quite some time. It's all old equipment in here, but it's all John Deere. So that's going to be something a little bit different that you guys can see there. We'll get into that a little later on, but let's see if we can get some snow out of the way here. I just want to see if I can plow out in front of this, this shed so we can actually have access to it. Let's drop the blade down. Oh, oh man. So much snow. So I don't know if this is like a record level for here, but it seems like we got a ridiculous amount of snow in here. Holy, look at this. Just struggling. I'm tempted to block off that front door. Nah, we'll keep on going. We'll go right on past. Let's see if we can just get it up past the front entrance here and then go back again. Look at this. Look at the amount of snow we got here. This is ridiculous. Holy. Gotta make sure I got this blade tilted the right way here. Tilt it right on over to the left. And nice and easy, we'll just kind of push it over there. Alright, there we go. So now at least we can kind of get a path out in front of our shop to get in and out of it. I do have an issue with all of a sudden the amount of snow we're building up here though. Like, oh yeah, that's ridiculous. So we do also have the access to... Oh, look at that, she's scraping on the ground. I haven't heard that before. We do have access, obviously, to the salting machine, but that's kind of pointless with the amount of snow we got here. That is going to do us absolutely no good. Now, I need to get, well, to the house, of course, is going to be a key. I need to get to that front area, and to that one there. I need to make a path back and forth to all these areas. So I think we'll start with this one right over here. We may need to come back afterwards and see if we can, well, get rid of some of the snow that's in here. But for now, I just want to see if I can get a path out to it. Nice and easy. Just go nice and slow. If you go too fast, it just kind of skids up underneath of it and doesn't work at all. So as long as you stay under like 5 miles an hour, it seems to work okay. Alright, now, you know what? I should have done the other way. That's okay. We'll just spin this way and then we'll start pushing everything to the right now. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, man. So, not bad to use with the JCB. The JCB does a pretty good job with this stuff. Now, let's see if I can actually just kind of push this over to this fence line over here. Yeah, JCB is a decent tractor for this, for sure. Now, I've got no extra weights. We're using the standard wheels. Nothing crazy with the JCB. It is fairly base, to be honest, guys. In fact, all the tractors that that the town gave us here, that were released from the town to use for our dig out, has been is fairly basic stuff. There's nothing kind of crazy with it. It's all fairly standard. Let me just get this out of the way. Perfect. I just can't believe how much snow is on this map. Alright, let's go. Drop that down. Oh, I just drove into our shop. So we don't have a lot of equipment, as you can see, well, as you've noticed in the back shop there. It's a lot of old John Deere stuff. And that's what, well, that's what we're going to have to start with, guys. We don't have a lot of work, a lot of equipment that we can push a lot of big equipment around. I think we max out around maybe 180 horsepower. That's going to be our biggest tractor for a while. And we only have one. I think that is, yeah, what series, the 7810, something like that, I think is going to be the biggest tractor that we have to begin with. And that's an old one. So we'll see what we can make do with. We'll see what we start with. I'm not sure exactly what we should grow here. What are your guys' thoughts on what we need to grow on County Line? Now, to be honest, guys, I thought of going maybe with a bit of an orchard. I almost thought that that might be kind of fun to do. Something a little bit different. We have the option to do that. I have no idea how that's going to turn out with seasons, mind you. It should be fine, I think. But I'm thinking, yeah, some kind of an orchard. Maybe even, I'd like to do a vineyard, but this really doesn't suit a vineyard as from what I can tell. We'll see. That might be an option as well. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think of going with an orchard. And obviously we're going to need stuff to support that. We'll need some manure and everything else. So we're going to need some cattle and all the things that go along with that, of course. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. If I could ever get dug out of the snow here. Alright, so we got that all done. That's good enough to get out to the road there. Now, you'd think that when you have like a big blind like this, or a big amount of snow, that you'd want to hit it hard. You don't want to hit it hard at all. You still want to hit it nice and soft. Just barely putt into it. And that's when you're going to get most of it. It's when you start trying to go fast is when you're going to run into issues. Wow. Okay, we've got at least out of our shop now. Barely. Dug the tractors out of the shop. But not by much, guys. Oh, go too fast. Go too fast. Okay. Alright, so we've got all this dug out for the most part. Let's get rid of some of this stuff here. We'll shut this off for the time being. You know what? Let's move the skid steer. Look at this thing. Just totally trapped in here almost, but it has no problems. Let's just get it out of the way. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, alright. You can stay right there for now. And away we go. Look at that. Alright, so this is an interesting little device. It doesn't quite behave the way you'd expect. So I'm running it right now. If I lift it up, let's see what happens here. Shut it off. Now, it's not even running right now, and it's still collecting snow and doing something with it. I don't think I'm actually throwing snow in there. I think it just looks like I am. It's so strange. It's not actually running, and then if I try to make it run... no, it's working now. And if I drop it back down... Yeah, I guess it is working, but it's just... I can't get it to stop because there's always snow landing inside of it. Wow, look at the dark it's getting for 11 o'clock. Weird. Anyways, we're trying to eat all this snow up that's up in this kind of corner here because I don't want to push this around. I just want a little bit in here. Oh, it's so much snow. I can't believe how much snow we got here. Alright, perfect. And I'm going to start eating this stuff down this way. Yeah, that looks great. Perfect. Alright, is that all we got? Is there any more that can stick in there? You can tell that when the trailer's full on this just by watching the tank on the actual milling machine itself, because it'll all of a sudden just fill up. So right now we're running at like 30% and it's slowly disappearing, you can see. I think, you know what? I think we're full, guys. I think that's all we got. Yeah, okay. Shut that off for the time being. Let's go dump this off on a spot that's more convenient. Whoa, drift! Man, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it over this. I'm just going to put it right over against this fence line. I don't need to have access to this. I know the road kind of goes off and then down that road there. I don't think I need to have access to this corner here. Let's just leave it right in there. Oh, look at the snow. I'm going to have a huge snow pile here by the time we're done, guys. It's just so dark out. Alright, so we need to get closer to our farmhouse now is going to be kind of my push. So I'm pretty happy with what we got there. We'll finish off that last little bit here in a second. But I want to get down to the farmhouse and see if I can get our truck unstuck. I'm not holding my breath. I'm going to need a tow chain or something to get that thing out of there, I think. I can push this kind of up onto the tree in the front yard. Perfect. That's alright. That'll do. That'll do. Same with over here. So I don't know what we're going to do exactly. We have 3 small fields that came with this farm. 2 of which are right along with us. 1 is kind of on the other side. Let's see if I can push this over this way here. There we go. Perfect. We'll get the Bobcat to dig the rest of that thing out. Maybe give it a pull. The Bobcat. I always call it a Bobcat. I'm sorry. I know it's a skid steer. I know it's not a branded Bobcat, but that's what I grew up with, and I'm stuck with that in my head. Alright, let's get this over to this fence post. Man. So if we were to do orchards, we're obviously going to need cattle. That's going to be kind of key, I think. Maybe we could do pigs, I guess, for manure, couldn't we? We could do pigs. I think cattle would be a little bit better suited for this map, personally, as well. Let's just push this on and up. We're going to need to be, obviously, wheat fields and that kind of thing. Pigs will just require so much more different types of food crops. I don't know. I think cattle will be better off to start with, in my opinion, but maybe not. I don't know. You guys, which one makes more manure? Is it pigs or cattle? I don't remember off the top of my head if there's one or the other that makes more. I just can't believe how much snow is still falling. This is kind of getting ridiculous. You know what? Let's spin this the other way. We'll start spinning it, pushing it that way now. Man, there's just so much snow. I'm going to have to take a little bit off this. We took too much here. Just don't know what to do with it all. There's just so much, and I've got to find a way to get out of here too. And that is going to be a bit of a fight. We're going to need to find like a snowplow mod, I think, in order to get us set up out of this. Because otherwise, we're going to be fighting to get out of our farm for the next couple days while this thing slowly melts when spring comes around the corner here. It's just so much snow, guys. Now, I don't know if this happens every year. The one time I have messed with this, we didn't get this much snow, so I'm thinking this is a bit of an anomaly. I think we got more than average. That's for sure. It seems like it was snowing quite a bit on this playthrough so far. Look at the snowbanks on the side here even, just from me pushing snow towards this pit, or this pile. We've got, they're like 3-4 feet high. They're taller than the tires almost than the JCB. That's kind of crazy. Alright, so we got that. We got that. Can I get back? I don't know if I'm going to get back to the rear end of the farm or not. That's a long ways to go. But I do need to get to that red barn over there. That's the other place I was thinking I definitely needed to get to. Alright, we're getting a little bit of access. Slowly but surely. She's getting there. Just can't believe. There's no way I'd be able to plow this whole thing. There's nowhere I wouldn't be able to have enough storage for all this snow. Let me get some lights on here, to be honest. It's so dark. Just trying to get enough so that I have a bit of a pathway to get around and have access to the farm. That's kind of key. Now, I don't think we have access to any sell points or any purchase points on this map, or on this farm, I should say. I don't think we keep seed anywhere. I haven't double-checked anymore. This has all been updated for, well, for seasons, so we'll have to see what we got for access, or what we have on our farm here for purchasing seed, fertilizer, lime, and all that good stuff. So that's something I'm going to have to take a look at for sure. Are you guys playing this map at all? Has anyone tried County Line? I've been dying to play this map, I'm not going to lie. I've been looking at this for at least a month and a bit now, waiting for some updates to happen. And I'm playing, this is obviously the latest version. It's been updated for seasons. There is, I think there's some versions out there that are not by the original developer, so just be aware of that. I would get that from the official site. I'll try and make sure that the link is posted for this map down there. So if you guys are looking for this map, you can have access to it. Let me see if I can get this pushed up over there. Now, I know this map is still, I think it's still in testing in this fact. I think he's still considering this a beta. I don't know if this is the full release or not yet, but it's looking pretty good right now. I have not tested absolutely everything, but I'm sure we can make do with what we can find right now. Let's get this out of the way. Alright, so we've got that cleaned up. You know what, we're not looking too bad right here, right now. That gives us enough space. I just need to clean this side over here up. Alright, so we got access to, well, all our main shops. We're not going to get, well, there's a couple shops right back there. We're not getting access to those. There's no way. I've been clearing stuff away, trying to get into these. It looks like we're okay now, for the most part. I think we can actually get into them at least. Let's see if I can just push this further back. Look at the amount of snow I got here. How big of a pile of snow could we make? I have no idea. I wonder if we can make it like twice this height. Is it possible? Or is it just going to keep on disintegrating? I don't know. I have no idea if we can. Like, it seems like I could keep on building it higher, potentially. One thing I do want to do here is just get that milling machine and kind of clean up that last little place in front there. We'll need to clean up a little bit here as well, looks like. Oh, man. Just so good. It's actually pretty satisfying to move the snow. I'm not going to lie. I do enjoy this kind of stuff. This is probably... the one thing that's nice about this is you don't really need to worry about being perfect. Whereas when you're doing other field work, I don't know what it is. I find I have to feel... I feel like I have to get every last piece of grain off a crop, or I have to get every... plow every last inch of a field almost. Or when I'm doing this, if there's little pieces of snow left around, I don't really worry about it. I don't know. That might just be me. I'm not a perfectionist when it comes to snow clearing. Oh, ow, ow. Of course, that being said, then you don't have to deal with stuff like what I just hit right there. So I'm pretty happy with what we've got done today. Not bad. Why is this not? Oh, it's too far away. Go. Unload. Yeah, pretty happy with the way we've gotten everything kind of cleared out for the day. We've got, oh guys, we've got a lot of work ahead of us coming up. So hopefully this melts relatively quick. I'm not really sure what to expect yet as far as the melt goes. But we at least have access to get in and out of the farm. Up inside the town is probably a mess. So I don't know. We do need to find a way of getting seed relatively quick. I think we have to plow right off the bat too. I'm pretty sure we're going to need a plow to get our field started. Yeah, that's not great. Trying to plow in this, and then we have to wait for everything to unthaw. Yeah, we got a lot of work ahead of us, guys. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to try it out. Let's see if we can get this done. Let's drive ahead here a little bit further. And I just want to go grab some of the stuff up here. Doesn't really look like we're going to be able to get too much in there. As long as I can kind of clear a bit of a path out of the way. That's really all I really want to do is just make this so it's a little bit more manageable. I don't know if we're going to be able to get too much out of there, guys. I think we're going to be pretty full already. And same with this corner. There's like so much snow up on this corner plate right here, on this corner piece. That's just going to fill that trailer right on up. Anyways, I'm not too worried about it. It's access. We'll be able to get around this even when the snow starts to melt. I may have to move some snow around just that's on that bluff. Yeah, we're full. We're totally full there. But anyways, guys, that is really going to do it for us today here on County Line as I dig my truck out of the snow finally. Yeah, that's it. That's all we're doing. We're just trying to get ready to see what we've got planned. Like I said, guys, let me know in the comments below what you think we should do on this farm. And if you've played County Line at all, what do you guys think of this map? I don't know. From what I've seen of this, this looks like a fantastic map. I am really excited to dive into this series, and we'll see where we go from there. Let's drop that there. Look at the amount of snow this thing is dumping off. Let's see if I can get a little bit more out from underneath this truck so we're not stuck anymore. Oh, see, it's just grabbing the same stuff over and over again. So much snow. Get out of the bucket. Go. Out of there. Anyways, guys, thanks again for joining me on, well, this episode 1, I suppose. We'll do a map tour at some point. We'll see what we got for equipment maybe tomorrow. And hopefully, if some of the snow leaves, we can kind of take a look at that and plan what we're going to be doing a bit more. But today, we're just kind of prepping, guys. So much prepping to do. But I'm kind of happy with what we got. At least we're kind of dug out. I don't know. We'll take a look maybe later on. Anyways, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. Ooh, can I put some snow in the back for weight? Just thought of that. I don't know if that would give me a little bit of a help, to be honest with you. Probably not. Let's just, quickly try. I don't know if this truck will take it. No, it won't even take snow. That's too bad. Anyways, guys, thanks for joining me once again. Hope you have a fantastic day, and we will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it already. Drop a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys tomorrow. This is Klutch, over and out.